Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. This is VAMSI here at BioLab, and in today's video we will be discussing about locomotion movement. Now yes, you might ask me why I am starting a new chapter without completing the seed dormancy and vernalization. Yes, we are taking many videos for completing a completing a chapter, and it is taking much time. So that is why I thought of starting a new chapter about vernalization and the seed dormancy. We will be completing it in the one shot series or the NCERT series. Since I want to limit the videos, and the videos are too lengthy since I am explaining each and every point, so that is why I want to cut short the videos. So that is why I started this locomotion and movement. Today we will be discussing this one. Yes, I haven't yet posted the notes for this chapter locomotion and movement since I'm unable to prepare the notes. I'm unable to type. I'm having some different work on these improving the quality of the videos and the quality of the contents, so I'm unable to prepare, but I will give you this lecture notes. I will be maintaining it neatly, and I will be providing you this lecture notes so that you can whenever you want you can go and visit it. It is actually an unlimited infinite page. If I just zoom it out, you will be getting infinite page, but just I will be converting into PDF and then I will be sending to you. It may be fine, it may help you. So that without any further ado, let's get into the video of locomotion and movement. First of all, let's try to understand the meaning of these two words, locomotion, movement. What is meant by these two words? Yes, that's first of all, and try to understand movement since we are familiar a little with it. Movement. Here I will be explaining you the definition of locomotion. Locomotion, what is the difference and what are the definitions of these two? See, first of all, let's try to complete the movement. What is meant by movement? Yeah, if at all I'm sitting here, I'm sitting in my posture, I'm moving my hand, it is movement. It is a movement. I'm talking, it is a movement of my body. I am writing, it is a movement, but I am not changing my position, I am not shifting my position, I am not moving anywhere, I am not going any place, I am not going to any place, I am not using my legs, just I am using my hands, forelimbs, mouth and the eyes and etc. to teach you. So that is what is called as movement. Movement is something that it is the process of moving a body part without changing the position. Let's write the definition first of all. It is the process of moving a body part. Please write the running note simultaneously, since as I said I am not able to provide you the notes. I will be providing this notes, then it will be difficult for you to write. Please write the running notes simultaneously when teaching you. Any body part movement, any body part, if you move any body part, it is called as movement. You can also say it is the motion. Without moving, it is the, in place of this you can put motion at a fixed position. Let's write for your clarity, fixed position. You are sitting, not running. You are you're standing but not walking. Then if you try to move some of your body parts, it is called as movement. Now let's come to locomotion. What is locomotion? Anyone, please comment it down below fast. I'll be telling you what is locomotion. Yes. 1 minute, guys. Yes. Locomotion, it is a process of changing the position of a body. It is a process of changing the position of a body. See, it is a process of changing the position of a body. It is also a type of movement. But please note that in movement your position is fixed. Your position is fixed. 1 minute, let me move my camera. Please note that in movement your position is fixed. You are not moving anywhere. But whereas coming to this locomotion, the body is changing. The position of the body is changing. Please note it. Position change and no position change is happening here. We can also call it as movement of an organism. Changing the position, you can also call it as motion of an it is okay. Let's write the other way. Movement of an organism but why do we move at all? First of all, why should we move? If you take that aspect, why should we move? Okay, you're telling movement means it is a motion of a body. It is a motion of body part. You are telling locomotion, it is a process of movement from one place to another place, migration from one place to another place. Now why should we move at all? Why should we either move our body part? Why should we move ourselves to another place? Yes, we move our body part to eat. We move our body part to write. We move our body parts to talk. So that is why movement is necessary. This movement is either shown by animals and plants. Both show, animals and plants show movement. Why plants? They also show phototropism, which we have discussed, growing towards light, bending of coleoptiles. So it means it is moving. It is stuck to the root like this. See, if this is the plant, it is stuck to the roots like this, but the coleoptiles are bending due to the movement of auxins inside it. So you can call this as movement. Plant is not shifting the position, it is coming out of the soil, it is walking with the help of root, and it is sitting here. No, this is not happening, but the roots are fixed to the soil, but the upper parts are moving. Can you call this as movement? Yes, you can call it as. But locomotion, it is only shown by animals, since plants cannot shift their position. If the plants want to shift the position, the humans have to shift. Or if the plants want to shift the position, the animals have to shift. So that is why locomotion, it is only shown by animals, but whereas movement, it is shown by both plants and animals. Right? Okay, now let's write that point also. Shown by both plants and animals. But whereas this shown by only animals. It is shown by only animals. Okay, that is the difference between locomotion and movement. Now let me give you a general statement on locomotion and movement. This is directly a point of your NCERT which I am giving you. I am writing it with a red color. It is very important. Please write it in your books too. If you have NCERT, please underline this point. I will make you underline when I start the NCERT series. Yes, all locomotions. I have explained this, but I am writing it. All locomotions are movements. But all movements are not locomotions. Now think it. Think this point. Now think it for some time. Think the point for some time. What did I write on the screen? On the board, what did I write? Think for some time. All locomotions are movements, but all movements are not locomotions. Is it true? Yes, it's absolutely true since it is given in your NCERT. No. Locomotion, it is the movement of organism from one place to other place. In order to move from one place to other place, you move your legs. If you move your legs, it is a movement of your body part. So if the movement of the body part is nothing but which we have defined as movement, so all locomotions are movement. But if you stand in one place and you move your hand, but you are not moving your position, it is not locomotion. Locomotion is only happening when you just move your position from one point to other point, like running, walking, sleep. So not sleeping, running, walking, jogging, swimming. These all activities come under locomotion. Okay, clear? Make each and every point clear. If you have any doubt, please comment down then and there in the comment box below. Okay, do not hesitate. No hesitation. If you have doubt, please comment. Okay, if you have suggestions also, you can comment down in the comment box below. Now let's come to the movement. First we will be seeing the movement, then we will be moving on to locomotion. Yes, this lecture is, since it is a introductory lecture, the length may be more, but no problem. Let's continue. Now we will be seeing about movement. Sorry, one minute. Let's talk about movement for some time. Leave locomotion. If you see movement in the point of locomotion, then you are wrong. Leave locomotion for this lecture. For 2 lectures, leave locomotion. We will be not talking about locomotion for 2 lectures. We will be only talking about movement. Basically, movement is not the change in position. No change in position is happening in movement. It is of 2 types. Movement is of 2 types. Yes, you know both the types. You know them. What is the first type? Yes, non-muscular movement, and the second type is muscular movement. Okay, let me write it neatly. Muscular movement is generally of 2 types, non-muscular and muscular. Non-muscular movement is generally shown in the organisms where muscles are absent. Okay, there is no muscle tissue. There is no specialized tissue for locomotion. Muscular tissue helps in locomotion and movement. Okay, muscular tissue helps in locomotion and movement. Now let's see first about non-muscular movement, then we'll be moving on to muscular one. Non-muscular movement is again of four types. Non-muscular movement, it is again of four types. Okay, non-muscular movement is again of four types. What is the first movement? Protoplasmic movement. Oh, let me write it with other color, red. Yeah. Protoplasmic movement. Protoplasmic movement. The second type is pseudopodal movement. If you see in these movements, there is no involvement of muscles. If you take protoplasmic movement, there is no involvement of muscles, but just protoplasm moves. Streaming of protoplasm happens. Streaming of protoplasm happens. Streaming of protoplasm happens. The third type of movement is flagellar movement. It is like B, right? F-L-A. Flagellar movements. The last type of movement is the last type of this non-muscular movement is ciliated. One minute guys, 1 minute. Ciliated movement. These movement does not involve the muscles. In these movement, muscles are not involved. Muscles are not used to move the body parts. If you take protoplasmic movement, yes, it is a movement of cytoplasm. It is a movement of protoplasm. Where it is seen, it is cyclosis. Let me write it. Cyclosis. Protoplasmic movement is cyclosis. Now pseudopodal movement, amoeba, WBC, these all, yes, not only the different organisms but some body parts of ours, like the internal organs of ours, also show these movement, non-muscular movement. Like a pseudopodal movement is shown by amoeba. I'm just remembering it for spelling. Please call it as amoeba. It will feel again. Amoeba and WBC of our body. Amoeba shows pseudopodal. See, if this is amoeba, in order to catch its prey, this is its prey. Now this amoeba, it forms pseudopodia. How it the cytoplasm accumulates here in the amoeba at these two kinds, these two corners or edges, and it pushes the membrane. In order to enlarge these pseudopodia, hence engulfing the food, and there is no so like this the pseudopodal movement happens. Inside our body, WBC, they have the phagocytes show pseudopod. Now coming to fascicular movement, it is a whip-like movement. It is shown by euglena, and the locomotor structure is flagella. It is the locomotor structure is flagella. Next, while coming to ciliated movement, what happened? I don't know what happened. Euglena. Now coming to ciliated movement. Ciliated movement is also shown in our body parts, the internal alimentary canal and also the fallopian tubes and vasodeferens, in order to move the sperms in one direction. Let's like trachea. An organism which show ciliated movement is what? Yeah, slipper animal, slipper shaped, that is called as paramecium. It also shows ciliated movement. So these are the non-muscular movement shown by various organisms and also our human body. As I said, it is an infinite page. We can just move anything anywhere till the infinity. So that is why I am using this. But I will be also sharing you this one. This is the second topic for today. Yes, now coming to muscular movement, here muscles help in movements. It is generally seen in higher animals like human beings, cows, they exhibit muscular movement. Here muscles help in movement and locomotion too. Muscles help in. These muscles are very important, mesodermal in origin. These muscles are mesodermal in origin. Okay, these are the movements, types of movements that are exhibited by different organisms in different places. So what we have discussed today, we have seen the differences between locomotion and movement and locomotion. It is shown by both plants and animals. Which one? Movement. Locomotion is only shown by animals. We have also seen that all locomotions are movements, but all movements are not locomotions. We have also seen the types of movements. There are two types of movement, muscular and non-muscular. Non-muscular movements includes protoplasmic movement, pseudopodal movement, and flagellar movement, ciliated movement. The muscular movements is generally shown by higher animals, higher organisms, and the muscles help in movement, which muscles are mesodermal in origin. Now let me give you one more important point based on where should I write? Let's write it here. Yes, let me give you one more important point. Please make this also note. Cells of human body exhibit three types of movement. Yes, I have already told you or said you, but I am just writing the statement in a statement form. The first one is amoeboid movement. It is shown by phagocytic cells, WBC, ciliated or ciliary movement, muscular movement. This is a point you have to note it down. Please make a note of this. These three are the types of movement exhibited by human body. Okay, in our next lecture we will be seeing the movement in invertebrates, some organisms, and then we will be moving to muscles, types of muscles and muscles. So that is it for this video. If you like the video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel BioLab. And this is Vamsi signing off from BioLab. Have a great day further.